you guys?
I've been machine gunned in the face by words.
Hey everyone, it's JoJo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm about to give you all a car tour. Woo-hoo!
She says I can't talk, but let's be honest, this isn't really a car channel. She's not going to be delving into the nitty-gritty of it. It's basically just an opportunity for her to show off a new car. If you want to do that, do it in a nice little Instagram post. Ah, she's already done that several times.
We got my face on this car.
If I ever get my face on the bonnet of a car, feel free to just gently put me down and chuck me in a lake. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying we should do that to JoJo. You know, I'm not saying we should put her down. What I'm saying is a personal choice, and for me, that's not what I'd want to do. So before we go any further, I'd really appreciate you drop a like on today's video. Also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, as I try and push towards 25,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate all your support as I try and get to that target. And let's crack on. JoJo Siwa, famed for being on Dance Mums, the show where middle-aged women laugh at each other's children for not being able to dance as well as their child. Oh, Sally can't pirouette. Oh, Stephanie's not very good at the new Shakira dance move, you know? That's not a Shakira dance move, by the way. She's never done that before. And so that's paved the way for JoJo to have a very successful career on YouTube.
Here's my car. It's a BMW
4 Series.
Thank you.
Like I said before, this isn't exactly a car channel, so don't expect all the complex details, like, what car is it?
So we got a pink tire, we got a blue tire, we got a purple tire, and we got a yellow tire.
Yeah, it's not exactly Top Gear, is it? Although at this rate, she probably will be hosting Top Gear by next year.
We got my face big right here, front and center on the hood. Isn't she cute? Love you.
Just a quick reminder, we're asking the question, is JoJo Siwa self-obsessed? So, just let that one sink in for a second.
You can do it if you see it.
Living next to her's not going to get irritating at all, is it? With all the beeping and the shouting.
I have a rule in my car, and that rule is that the only people we are allowed to listen to in this vehicle is Queen and my music.
Not exactly a wide range of music options there. Imagine if she was your taxi driver.
They are EAM! They are EAM!
I'll get the next one, thanks. Maybe I'm being a bit unfair on her. She's just 15 years old, so, you know, if she wants to drive around in a car with her face on the front of it, singing her own songs, then of course she can. You know, it's not like she's got a room in her house dedicated to her or anything. Huh? She does? Oh, for God's sake, seriously? Just look at everything in there. There's too much for me to contemplate. Oh, there's more. They've made a mini warehouse out the garage. The amount of merch she has got is unbelievable. She's got all sorts. She's got bags, she's got suitcases, she's got dolls, she's got dogs. She's got her own dog merch. She's only had the dog about 3 years or something. And that dog's not seeing a penny of it. No, it's all going in her pocket. Cruelty, is that? No, I'm not saying that she's abusing the dog. I'm not saying she's kicking it. But at least, you know, reinvest it. She's got her own food. She has got her own food. Imagine that. Oh, I don't want to buy a normal apple. Let's get a JoJo apple. No, just buy a normal apple. Why would you want an apple with her face on it? I mean, it probably doesn't have her face on it. Probably won't work, but if it did, I'm certainly not buying it. But fair play, I understand the business of it all, you know, selling her brand and image rights makes perfect sense, you know, to create products so they don't even have to be anywhere near the creation of those products. Someone else can do it for them, just sell her image to them. And I understand that, but is it healthy for a young person to have their face plastered everywhere they go? I mean, even in their own homes, they've got pictures of her sort of on the wall everywhere. I just worry about her feet coming off the ground.
This Chuck E. Cheese, though, is packed. You know what I'm saying? I am going to create chaos in here, but it's alright.
Yep, that's her feet well and truly off the ground. Oh, look at me, I'm so famous. Everyone's going to want a picture with me. It's going to cause chaos. It doesn't look like chaos, to be completely honest with you, JoJo. I think JoJo's probably the only person on YouTube to have done diss track on themselves.
You're making fun of me because of my hair, but in reality, I don't care.
And it's not even very good either, which, you know, probably in line with the rest of the diss tracks out there.
With the help of Travancore and of course Rai created Mini JoJo Siwa.
So JoJo's created her own mini-me, basically. I mean, how self-obsessed can you get? It's like something out of Austin Powers. She actually made someone her own mini-me. This is getting ridiculous now. A mini JoJo Siwa. I mean, if anyone out there looks like a mini Kevin De Bruyne, send me a message and you can be a mini Game Face or something. I've always wanted my own mini-me, so, you know, hit me up if you look like De Bruyne or Paul Scholes. It's a little bit weird really, isn't it? Because I mean, she is a kid herself, she's 15, so a mini-me of a 15-year-old, so a 5-year-old basically. I mean, it's gonna be like Russian dolls by the time she's finished, do you know what I mean? She'll get to 18, she'll have all these different mini-me's of her lined up. That's a weird thought, actually, isn't it? I will say one thing, though. I do feel a little bit sorry for her, because there are times where I imagine she probably feels a little bit like a performing monkey. I mean, I don't know, but this clip in particular, she's sending a message out to a fan. Her parents obviously asked for this, and you can just see, as she turns away, the smile just goes like that, and just completely drops straight away, almost as if it is an act that she's putting on. I mean, I imagine she doesn't go around shouting like this all the time, so to an extent you could say that she's in a way a character, so, you know, she does sell her image off the back of Nickelodeon and other shows that she does. But I do feel a little bit sorry for her. You can just see the way she turns away and the smile just drops instantly, as if it was all put on for the camera. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, she's at a gathering here with Jacob Sartorius, who looks a little bit like Elton John in those glasses.
You need a sticker, bro?
Guys.
Sticker?
There's Jacob Sartorius, just completely ignoring JoJo there as he makes his way towards the camera. Pretty much sums up why it's very difficult to like him. Add that to the fact that he holds a microphone like he's Drake.
Sparkling soaps. Are we getting it? I'm gonna get them all, because then I can put them in the garage.
Is she seriously just going around the shop to buy her own merch to fill up a garage?
It's taking a lot longer than expected. Why are we getting 7 of them? Because I can put them in the garage.
Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. Can the company not just send it out to her for free?
I know my face when I see it.
I should hope you do, you see it often enough. I mean, I've watched a handful of JoJo Siwa videos in order to make this video myself, and in a lot of them, she's just going to the shops buying her own merch. I don't really know why she's doing it, but she is. In this case, she's brought a couple of kids along with her. They're buying her stuff in the shop. I don't know whether she buys it in order to give it away to people. Literally, she's just got shelves and shelves of her face just on things. I mean, is she really that big in America? I mean, she's literally just got a whole aisle to herself. I mean, if I had that many products on myself, I wouldn't then have a room in my house dedicated to it and then a garage full of more stuff with my face on it. I mean, who would want to buy something with my face on it would be my first point, but it's just strange. 100 things I did in 2018. Let's make a video about everything I did last year. I mean, what's the aim of the video? If you're a fan of her, then you'll know what she did last year, and presumably, if you are her, you will also know what you did last year. Is this just a vanity video or something?
I announced that I'm going on tour. I'm performing over 50 shows. I performed at the Kids' Choice Awards. I won a Kids' Choice Award. I got my learner's permit this year.
And that's just a really small segment of what she spoke about in that video.
I released lots of books this year. I believe now I have over 9 books.
Imagine not knowing how many books you've released. J.K. Rowling just sat there counting on her fingers. Wouldn't happen.
Bobo released her first ever book this year.
Although in all fairness, I don't imagine that J.K. Rowling's dogs got their own book. So she's, you know, one-upped J.K. there. I wonder whether that dog ever did a book signing, just its paw in ink, just printed on the first page. I'd be up for that.
I need you to paint a wall. I need you to put me, my dog, my brother, and my logo and a rainbow on it. Can you hook me up?
So just to be clear, for JoJo's 500th vlog, she got somebody in to put a picture of herself on the wall. It's not even like it's her own bedroom. It's the lounge, it's everyone's room, is that? Everyone's got to see her face. And her brothers, and the dog. I mean, if you want to do a family one, makes more sense. Her parents are going to have a hell of a shock when they see her face on the lounge wall. That to me just shows the difference in UK and US culture. I mean, even though we speak the same language, that would never happen. No one's getting their own face plastered on the lounge wall here in the UK. It's not happening. It's not.
My new music video for my song, My Story. I directed it, I produced it, I basically filmed it. I had someone actually holding the camera, but I was like, this is what I want, this is where it goes, this is all that. I'm currently in the process right now of editing this music video.
If JoJo Siwa couldn't get any more talented, not only is she in the music video, not only can she dance, but she directed the thing, produced it, and she's about to edit it. What have you ever done? Yeah? And she filmed it. Don't ask me how she filmed it, but she claims she did, so we'll take her word from it over yours.
This is like the first music video where I have done everything.
So she's trying to claim that she filmed her own music video. No, you gave them directions, hence why you directed the music video. Steven Spielberg does not say, I filmed E.T. He says he directed E.T. He told the cameramen and women what to do with the cameras. You're a director. If there was credits, you would not be under the camera person bit. It wouldn't, your name would not be there. So I guess that rounds things off pretty nicely. That's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As should go without saying really, don't send hate towards her. This is not a hate video, it's just something I found amusing. I don't dislike her, nor do I hate her. I kind of feel indifferent towards her. In fact, she seems like a good person. I'm just saying there are moments glimmers, some bigger than others, during her videos where she does come across quite self-obsessed. That's only my point for this video. Thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate you dropping a like. Also hit that subscribe button as well, as I try and push towards 25,000 subscribers. And I'll see you guys shortly for another video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.